Hey guys, this is Clint Quisenberry with Karl Kustoms. We're out here at the Des Moines Good Guys. We got Bill Martens here. He's from Chevrolet Performance, the marketing department. We're sharing a booth with them down here. Guys are working the booth, talking to everybody about Chevrolet Performance. But I wanted to talk with Bill a little bit. Bill's been around for a while, and Karl's been around for a while doing this stuff. You know, Karl's been in business for over 40 years, selling cars, selling powertrain, doing the whole bit. And you've known him for a while. Can you talk a little bit about Karl and how he is?
Sure, Clint. You know, it's great. This is the first event that Chevrolet Performance has been out since the COVID quarantine, and we're great. We're thrilled to be here. The fairgrounds is completely full, so hot rodding is alive and well. As far as the business itself, Chevrolet Performance, which was formerly called GM Performance, has been around for about 35 years. And I've been with him the last 20, but I've known Karl for over 30. So back in the days, I guess we didn't grow up together, but we just kind of knew each other through the hot rod arena. I met Karl when he was a principal at what was then called Four Wheel Performance over here on Southeast 14th Street. And it was a cool time. It was back in the late 60s. Factory hot rods were everywhere. And Four Wheel Performance was a very cool place to be. That's where I met Karl. So kind of moving forward, as he got into the dealership, I went down the road a little bit differently. I was on the parts side of the business, and that's where I've been, not with GM my whole life, but I've been in the hot rod parts business my whole career. So it's been really good. We've got a lot of knowledge. I don't know, just because we're old doesn't mean we're smart, but we know a little bit, and you know, we've been doing this a long time, so you know that's translated into some great things, very unique things at Karl Kustoms. There's about 100 performance parts dealers in the country. There's 4,000 Chevrolet dealers, but out of the 4,000, there's about 100 that are performance parts dealers. And of those, Karl is certainly at the top of the list, one of the highest volume in just almost every arena. So, and I attribute that to that personal knowledge and personal interest that Karl's had for so long over his life.
Yep, and like you said, you've been around him for a long time. You know that he's just not a dealer, right? Like he lives and breathes this stuff, right? He came down here and showed you around. He loves this stuff, doesn't he?
Karl just left. He was here. He probably would have left quicker if he knew that we were going to do this, but yeah, we just made a lap around the property in a 55 Chevy. With a LS, I believe, in it. So yeah, he's very knowledgeable. He works with the customers directly. I can't tell you how many people waved and know him personally. So you know, there's the hot rod side of the business, the performance vehicle, and he's very, very involved in the circle track business. Karl was instrumental back in the day. I've been doing this for 18 years now, promoting the circle track crate engine business. And Karl was very instrumental in launching that way back in the day. And here we are, still churning out one of the highest volume circle track dealers in the country. So the interest, it's very, very, I hesitate to say unique, but it's almost unique in that he's involved in so many facets of this great industry of custom car and hot rod enthusiasts.
Yep, that's awesome. And like you said, with the GM Performance or Chevrolet Performance portfolio, that's the street stuff, the dirt stuff. And what's it mean for a dealer to have that Chevrolet Performance dealer status or what they do with the customers? Can you explain what that means to be a Chevrolet Performance dealer?
Sure. The main thing, any Chevrolet dealer can actually get the product. So I don't want to misrepresent that. But the performance parts dealers like yourself have recognized and dedicated a part of their business to focus on this business. It takes a unique engagement to do a good job, and Karl's is one of the best in that area. Here we are. We're at this, the first event since we've come out of COVID, and the display, the dealer's display is right beside us, so very, very much engaged with the customers. As far as what the customers do, they have a dedicated website, the performance dealers do, but most importantly, they have knowledgeable people on their staff. because this is a business that not is for everyone. And you know, we love them all, but only a certain percentage are going to do well because they're very engaged and they have knowledgeable people running the business for them. I'd go one step further. Karl Kustoms is very unique in that they touch every facet of the car, not just powertrain, but they touch chassis, interior, paint and body. One of the biggest Corvette dealers in the country. So it's a very top shelf situation that we're dealing with, and I'm proud to know them for all these years.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk with us, Bill. If anyone's got any questions on any Chevrolet Performance parts or anything, give our team a call. Visit our website at karlkustoms.com. Our experts are ready to answer your questions. Anything in the Chevrolet Performance portfolio, you know, we can get it for you right here at Karl Kustoms. So make sure to head over to karlkustoms.com, and we look forward to talking to you soon.